Welcome back. The day after election 2020, and many of us are waking up wondering what happens next. We're helping break down all the facts moving forward. This morning, Cynthia Rugeley, Associate Professor and Department Head of Political Science at UMD, is connecting live with us. Good morning, Professor Rugeley.
Good morning.
So my first question for you this morning, is the race over for Joe Biden?
No, I would say that right now I'd rather be in Joe Biden's position than Donald Trump's with the remaining votes. It looks like that Biden is going to pull it out in Wisconsin and win. He's got Arizona. Nevada remains tight, but he looks good there. Michigan is down to its absentee votes, and those are swinging very heavily towards Biden. So right now, I would say that he's in a better position to be the next president than Donald Trump is to be reelected.
I know a lot of people are nervous this morning about if Biden will secure the win. What states are you watching throughout today to see where Biden would have to come out in order to become president?
Wisconsin, it'll be the first one that I think will be called. And then after that, move on to Michigan. Pennsylvania, it's going to be a while.
And he didn't win Florida last night. That was kind of predicted earlier on. So,
yeah, that was that sent a lot of people into a tailspin. But Trump won Florida. He won it pretty comfortably. The great Texas swinging Democrat turned out to be a very large myth. Georgia's still out there. That one's interesting. And North Carolina, although Trump has maintained a pretty solid lead throughout that one.
And I do want to ask you, too, President Trump overnight, he talked about possibly having the Supreme Court get involved in the election. What would happen if that were to happen?
Well, first of all, courts aren't going to order people to stop counting votes. I mean, there's nothing in the Constitution that would allow that. I mean, if it goes to the Supreme Court and the Supreme Court's asked to look at ballots and make a determination, it gets pretty rough for the court, particularly if it involves putting them into a position where they have to overturn vote outcomes. And so, you get into a lot of questions there of democratic legitimacy and the legitimacy of the Supreme Court. And I know that's something that John Roberts takes pretty seriously. And so, I don't know what would happen. I do know that it'd be pretty troublesome if it ended up that the Supreme Court did that. I do think that there will be legal challenges, and I do think it'll end up at the Supreme Court.
So how long do you think it's going to take before we know who the President of the United States is going to be moving forward?
Well, I think we'll have a pretty good idea on the vote returns by, no later than Thursday. We'll have a real good idea by the end of business today, I think, but probably final on Thursday. And then Nevada is going to be out there because it went closer than people thought it would. And so it's out there now, and there's going to be a lot of, just watching the final votes come in there. But my hunch is we're going to know by Friday.
All right. My last question, we just have a few seconds remaining. Were you surprised at how tight the race was last night?
Well, no, yes and no. I mean, what I was most surprised about is the Senate votes, that the Democrats didn't pick up more Senate seats.
All right. We'll have to keep everyone informed in the days ahead, right?
You bet.
Cindy, thank you so much. We appreciate it.